On today's episode on WarpDriveM, we are going to finish the 1 series. It's sitting in my front yard for a few months already. I had the problem with the accounts and YouTube and mail and AdSense, everything was hacked and I wasn't able to access that, and I was pretty damn busy with that stuff. We don't have the Dacia anymore. I've gave that car to my father. And now it's time to fix this completely, make inspection, and I think I'm going to sell it. I'm not going to retrofit to electric. I want to do a conversion for the electric powertrain, but I've changed my mind. I want to build something else, and this should be gone. Let's see if the car will start. I was always having problem with the battery. I have an old battery in there. I'm going to load in the 3 series and buy a new one, because we have to give one in exchange, or maybe I'm going to buy one from scrapyard, because I don't want to buy a new battery on a car with 400,000 kilometers, and basically that has no value, or like 2,000 euros. Anyway, we have this small battery, the test battery. It is charging for a while now. Let's see if the car will start first. Let's see. It should start. And the car starts. This car is amazing. 360,000 kilometers, no strange noises, no error, nothing. This car runs perfect. Now we can work around the car. We just have to replace the battery first. Let's drive and find the battery for this car, and I've already write to somebody. Maybe they have like a spare fan ventilator for the engine, and if I find that, we are going to install that as well in this episode. And the 3 series drives normal, except for a burn light in the back. We don't have kind of error, nothing. Still running smooth. I'm not really sure how many kilometers I've done since I replaced the engine, or since I fixed the whole car. I'm going to put on the screen now that you can see. But like I said, everything works just fine. I'm daily using this car now. Oh, by the way, I'm not really sure if I've told you, we don't have the Dacia anymore. At the junkyard, I wanted to buy that Dacia because it's like my old one, but they don't want to sell that. And no luck with the battery. They have just bad batteries. They don't have any kind of good battery. So apparently we have to buy a new one. The cheapest batteries usually are online, but I have to wait like 4 days for the battery to come, and in this time the packages companies are striking because of the bad payment, and I'm not really sure if it's going to come in 4 days, and that's why now we are going to check on Kaufland, because this in here are the cheapest one, at least that I know. So let's see, 12 volts, 80 amps I need. There is just 70, 80, 70 as well. Just the small ones are here, and just this type, not really sure why. Okay, let's buy a regular battery from a regular parts store. Back home we have the new battery in here. I just took the caps off. We have the StarCraft 12 volts, 75 amps. And we replaced this one. This is a good battery, but it's just a test battery in my garage, and it's way smaller for this car. So we have a brand new one. We have the breather in here. You can move around on this side or the other one. Give me a few seconds to put the battery inside. I'm going to use my both hands, and we are going to tighten it completely because it's a new battery. All set and done. I put the bracket, this one as well. Everything is tight. I've noticed some rust in here. I'm going to park the car anyway in the garage because we are going to replace the oil as well. Let's put this cover back. Now looks way better. Let's put everything inside because, like I said, we are going to park the car into the garage, replace the oil. Car is back into the garage. We have the new oil filter. I have oil on stock, but I've checked in here. I'm not really sure if this one is the last oil change, but in here it says the last oil change was done at 342,000 kilometers. And let's see now. And now we have 361,000 kilometers, so that means 20,000 kilometers is done with this oil change. I've already registered the battery. If you want to see how to register a battery on a BMW, I'm going to put a pop-up link in here and you can check that video out. Now let's start replacing the oil. 36 millimeter socket, and undo that. We don't have any kind of fan or ventilator on the engine because ours is broken, but I'm waiting on that part, and this car should be done. I think I'm going to drive for inspection because the car runs and drives normal, no errors whatsoever. We have new winter tires on the car, and with inspection we can properly sell the car. No oil whatsoever. Anyway, let's continue here. I'm going to use my both hands in order to take this one out and to drain it. Under the car now we have to take out this service cap. Use a big flat head screwdriver, something like that. Whoops. Take it completely out, and we have in there a 17 millimeter, I think, and it's pretty damn dry. That's a good sign. So let's see. Yep, 17. Let's crack it open and prepare the bucket. While it's draining, I'm going to replace now the washer from the bolt on the oil pan, and you can clearly see that's black as it gets. That's normal for a diesel. The new filter goes in, and you have to tie this at 25 Newton meters. Fresh new oil going in. This is an original BMW air filter. Check this out, it's coming apart. This one is, holy crap. See that? I just touch the filter. I never ever saw a filter like this. Everything done. Let's start the car. Perfect, no problem. Yep, no error, nothing. Everything is finished up. I inflated the tires. I put the beauty caps, aka the new alloy wheels. These are just wheel caps for the winter ones. I don't have the summer ones, so it's going to be like this, but it doesn't matter. In here I've started to disassemble the fan because I've ordered just the motor with the controller and with the cable. I didn't found, or in fact I found a complete one, but it's way too expensive for this car. It's like 150, almost 200 euros for a complete unit, and I found just the motor and the controller with cable, like I've said, for 50 euros. That's on order. I've already tried to undo all the screws because everything is kind of rusted in here, but everything is out now. I just wait for the parts, and in the next episode we are going to install the fan. We are going to check the whole car. We are going to install a new wiper blade on the back, check all the lights and everything, and we are going for inspection. And I think everything is fine because I've checked everything. Everything should be just fine. And with all of that being said and done, we are at the end of the video. In the next episode, wiper blades, fan, ventilator on the engine compartment, and go for inspection. So join me for the next episode if you want to see more progress on this one. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.